Dame Tariana Turia came from the river, took the river's spirit with her to Parliament, and has now returned to the river and taken up what she calls the most important role of my life. The 74-year-old has been appointed to speak on behalf of the Oranganui River to ensure its rights are protected.
I lived at Putiki, and of course Putiki was a small Māori community, and when they talk about it takes a village to raise a child, well, that's exactly what my childhood was like.
Dame Tariana is Ngā Tiapa, Ngā Wairiki, Tūwharetoa, Ngā Rouru and Oranganui. She's been married to George for 56 years, and they have 6 children, 27 grandchildren and 33 great-grandchildren. It's those mokopuna who were said to have been her inspiration across an 18-year parliamentary career, during which her work touched almost every aspect of the lives of whānau.
I really tried to live my life, and I still do, whether it be in the Māori Party or outside of it, by being pono and tika, so that's by being always truthful and by being tika, doing the right thing at the right time. I've always felt that those were really good guiding principles, and those were the principles that I was raised with, that you were never dishonest, and that essentially you always did what you thought and knew to be the right thing at the right time.
Dame Tariana crossed the floor in response to Labour's foreshore and seabed legislation in 2004, co-founded a new Indigenous political movement called the Māori Party, and served as a minister in a coalition government with National. She put her considerable influence to work on lowering Māori smoking rates and received international recognition. But if she is remembered for one achievement, she hopes it is whānau ora, an initiative built on Dame Tariana's belief in giving families the power of self-determination, supporting them to find solutions for their lives. Dame Tariana says she has never thought of herself as a leader. On the river, considering yourself a leader would be whakahihi. Māori history reveals that there were many leaders in each community, and Dame Tariana believes the ability to lead resides in everybody. It just needs to be identified and encouraged.
I've never seen it as an individual thing. I think there is a danger in that, that we begin to think of leadership as singular. Our history tells us there were many leaders, and I prefer to operate like that as well, to encourage leadership from those who are part of my genealogy.
It has always been her practice to return to the river for guidance from her mentors in whānau. They have challenged her to remember the lessons of her childhood, to do what is right, at the right time, in the right way. The whakatauki, pu tikaria te whānau he oranga mō te tangata, speaks of binding the strength of whānau to help the collective. This proverb catches the essence of this year's Blake Medalist, from her childhood at Putiki to crossing the floor in Parliament and leading her flagship kaupapa, whānau ora. She is a leader with tenacity, vision and an unwavering drive to help others.